Yeah.
Recording in progress.
Ready?
Let's go.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving break. We'll be starting our meeting pursuant to Chapter 551, Title 5 of the Texas Government Code, the Texas Open Meetings Act. Notice is hereby given that a meeting of the Brownsville Community Improvement Corporation will be held Tuesday, December 2nd at 5:33 in El Valle at the eBridge Center for Business and Commercialization located at 1304 East Adams Street. First order would be call to order, roll call. Dr. Rose Gowen. Cesar Lopez. Sergio Martinez. Not in yet. Murad Abu Salim. Tracy Wickett. Michael Rodriguez. Here. Perfect, thank you all. Second item would be public comment. At the moment, we do not have public comment. We will be moving on to executive session. We do need a motion to move into executive session.
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All
Second.
in favor? Mine doesn't turn on. It doesn't turn on? There you go. It's the three fingers.
Oh, I see it.
I just created one
Anyone
for
opposed?
myself.
Passes.
All right, for item 10, closed session pursuant to Texas Government Code, Section 55174, personnel matters related to the president and CEO's contract, job description, and performance evaluation process. For executive session, I do need for anybody aside from the board to step out, please. Thank you.
you want, write it down.
That's why I said it. So, motion to accept the job description with
With that.
revisions discussed.
Okay,
And
I do that.
motion to discuss the, discuss.
So, you want me to say it or you want to say it? Okay.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Are we ready? Do you wait for Mike to come back out of?
Oh, yes. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Do we have a motion to convene into open session and possible action of any items as discussed in executive session?
This is not working.
it's on.
So move.
Second, all in favor? Aye.
I don't see it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, who second?
He did.
Cesar. All right, perfect.
Okay, do we have a motion?
Number 11, consideration, discussion, and action, if any, on matters related to the president's and CEO's employment contract, job description, and performance evaluation process.
Motion to approve the job description for the CEO with the recommendations discussed during the executive session.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion passes.
Thank
One
you.
more motion.
Motion to adapt the evaluation process as discussed during the executive session with adjustments
Discussed.
discussed in the executive session. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
Cesar.
The same first and second.
Okay.
So it was this one and this one, right?
Yeah.
And now we're gonna go to consent agenda items.
What happened with Mark? Is
He
he?
said he can't make it.
Okay,
Okay.
so we'll just keep it in the same.
We'll keep it the same
Wait, but
order,
Mike
and
had to
then-
leave. Mike, what time do you have to leave? What time do you have to leave?
No, no, no,
You're, oh, you have to leave. At what time?
I'm pushing 6:45, 7.
I think we should pull that up.
Huh?
Let's pull that item up just to
Well,
get
your
it.
consent, it should be.
Yeah, okay, okay,
Oh,
all right,
okay, got
okay.
it. All right.
Uh,
It should go there.
All right,
Go.
I'll move
Don't let me
to,
interrupt you.
All right, number 3, consent agenda items. All items are considered to be routine and will be enacted by one motion if requested by a board member, and if any item may be taken off the consent agenda by the chair for individual consideration, and this will be agenda item 3.1 through 3.5.
Yeah. We will do 3.6 separately.
okay, so I move to approve the consent agenda items.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, I'm stepping out for the last one.
Okay.
Again, for consent items 3.6.
3.6.
I'll move to approve the consent agenda item 3.6.
I second that.
All those in favor, vote aye.
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 All those opposed?
All those opposed, I apologize.
Nay.
Okay. She can come back in.
Motion
passes.
approved.
Motion
Motion passes.
Just to explain, I don't agree with giving the organization more money than they asked for, which is why I haven't been able to vote yes for that. Not trying to just hold things up.
Thank you.
For item number 4, we have acknowledgement of outgoing board member Mark Horowitz. He is not present with us today, but we will deliver his plaque whenever he is available.
Okay, well, just, I really, want to take the opportunity to just acknowledge that Mark's, service on the BCIC board started in 2021. So he did 5 years with us, 4 years with us.
And I'll acknowledge, I want to acknowledge as well, he is very thoughtful and very thorough and very knowledgeable, and it was my pleasure to appoint and reappoint him to this board.
So thank you, Mark.
I do want to say something nice about Mark. I think I learned a lot from Mark. He's a really smart guy. And in the short time that I've been on the board, I learned a lot from him. So I wish him well.
Awesome, thank you. Item number 5, fiscal year 2025 marketing update by Nelson Amaro, Director of Marketing and Communications.
It's right there.
It's right here.
Good evening, board. This is going to be quick. So this is the, how do you call it? Comprehensive report of everything that's been done in marketing in the past fiscal year. As I traditionally do it, I show you what we did last year and then show you what has been added or changed. This is what you saw last year in last report with all the logos of the programs that we manage or that had been involved with marketing in some capacity. And these are all the logos that we added of all the new things that we're doing or programs that are recurrent. So as you can see, it's almost double the amount of things that we're doing at BCIC in marketing. And also this, it's part of each one of my colleagues' departments, innovation, quality of life, community development. Okay, there's no update really on the number of channels that we use to put out the BCIC message. The only new one is the Chatterbox billboard that we got for, it's by Target. I don't know if you've seen it. We use it to promote local businesses and also our programs. So that's the other outlet that we have now.
Where is it?
It's on the expressway, right past Mrs. Roadhouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a prime location.
Right next to Tipton Ford.
Yeah, it's a prime location.
I close by my house.
And I also want to say, Chatterbox, well, she's gone through all of our entrepreneurship programs.
Is this Ollie?
Yes.
Ollie.
Yes.
So-
Oh, you're in there. You're in
Yes.
there.
Yeah, Ollie has gone through all of our entrepreneurship programs, and so she's really, she knows what we're trying to do, and so she, with the relationship she's established with BCIC, has given us a really generous discount for it, as well as giving him access rights to it, so we can change it very quickly without going through a middleman.
Mhm. So that's been helpful and it's been expanding our outreach, right?
Yeah.
So I think it would be nice to send her a get well card. She just had a knee replacement on the 18th,
Mhm.
and it's been tough for her. So from BCIC, it would be nice to send her some flowers, or I don't know, since she's giving you a discount and all that great access, acknowledge that we care.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's the new outlet that we have for our communication. It's now a little bit over 30 channels, and I'll go over that shortly. I challenged myself this year to grow all socials. Bless you. Grow all socials, grow all accounts by 20%. I consider 10% being a healthy amount per year, but I was like, okay, let's do it 20%. And most of the accounts grew 20%. There's only 2 exceptions, and I'll talk about those. But overall, the cumulative growth of all the accounts, it's 2,000%, more than 2,000%. The median, it's 64%. There's only 2 accounts that didn't reach the goal, which is Twitter for both eRich and BCIC. But I think it's a natural effect. After it changed owners, changed names, changed policies and more, I think there was a degrowth on the platform overall. But either way, we grew 14% on BCIC account, and well, eRich had an 18% decline, but everything else grew. I think it can compensate for that, right?
Is that in 1 year? I'm sorry.
Yes, 1 year. 1 year.
Terrific.
Thank you.
Nelson, have we thought about using threads?
I have an account that shares automatically whatever is on Instagram, but we haven't got into threads. Not managing like fully as we do on the other accounts. But we're on there.
Twitter only
Yeah.
usable.
Yep. We're on there, but we don't actively manage. We just reshare whatever it's on the other accounts. Okay, any questions about this? No, we good? Okay, so this is the last slide that I presented last time, and it says this is what's coming next. And we did everything that we said we were gonna do, plus more. And we did all these events, right? Water permit, we did it twice. We changed the name to Permitting Made Simple because the city didn't like the name that we proposed. It was originally called Water Permit, but well, the objective is there to promote easy permitting processes and get people to know the systems that the city has to share with them. We also did the Space Accelerator, Beat Academy with our partners. We had a focus group for food entrepreneurship for the cannery, a lot of more events. And this all adds up to one event every 15 years in average. Every 15 days, sorry.
15 years, yeah.
sorry. No,
Wow.
every 15 days. Every 15 days on average. So if you wonder, sometimes we have 3 events in a week. Sometimes we have an event that lasts the whole week. Sometimes we have multiple events a week. So that's why we're super busy all the time. But hey, a meeting attendance of 69 people, it's a lot of people coming into these events, right? And 86% of them were first timers. So from last year to this year, we're having a lot of new people get to know what BCIC does and what we do here at Everidge and in the city. To highlight, we got 3 awards at the IDC Awards. One of them being the Gold Award, also proposed to be the best of show of this year, which is, I think, a great achievement. We also got Victoria's Everidge Fund to be nominated, receive an award again on silver for the Everidge Fund, and the Success Story Videos got a bronze award. So we're out there, we're making waves in the economic development world. The strategic plan was presented, it was printed, it was posted. It will be promoted for the next 5 years. But right now, we have had maybe more than that because I did these slides a couple of days ago. But we have had 640 readers with an average read time of 6 minutes, which is pretty good. When people look at a TikTok for 15 seconds, having someone read your plan for 6 minutes, it's pretty good, right? So that's online. You can download it. You can have it printed if you like as well. The Everidge Center itself, like the facility, has received 35,000 more visits than last year. So that's a big growth. 2 times more unique visitors have been at Everidge, and they have stayed for 1 hour more than they did last year. So it's growing.
What's your definition of unique?
Unique?
I was gonna ask the same question.
So one person can visit multiple times.
Oh,
That's a visit. A visitor is the person.
okay.
So this is
Alright.
unique people, individuals
I
visiting.
see.
Mhm.
So it's not repeated. Okay.
So if you visit 4 times, you're going to be counted as one visitor, but 4
Wow,
visits.
That's a lot. That's a lot. There's been a lot of interest then.
And what do you think is the drive for the 35,400 more visits this year?
We're activating the facility.
15,
Oh.
an event every 15 days?
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
yeah, we're,
An event every 15?
we've really been, with ECC, we really have been pushing activation, and then also even the blueprint cohorts. I mean, we did 12 this past year.
I see.
Mhm.
We did, yeah, it's a lot. We were very ambitious, but we did really well. We also did 3 startups.
Mhm.
So we
3 in the
did
same week?
And then we've also looked at this as a community center.
Yeah.
So we've opened the doors to allow people to host things here.
Got it. And what's the mechanism of this gathering this
Mhm.
data? Like, is it,
We get it with Placer AI. It's a software that we use for visitation of multiple. We can get this for any building in the city, basically,
okay.
or any business. So if we promote a business, we can do a little analysis of, hey, the foot traffic grew on this, and it's based off your cell phone data. So you're walking with your cell phone, or you pay with a credit card, they can count you in.
That's a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, it doesn't mark it, though, from if their cell phone is from across,
Right.
correct? So only is US
Oh.
cell phones.
It might be more people, but we
Yeah.
can only track US data for now.
Wow.
Okay, questions about this? Oh, good. The new website is live. We have had 15,000 visits in the last 3 months, and it's still being polished. Thank you for those who provided their feedback. It's still being polished. It's going to be translated fully, but it's online and it's there. And if you find any glitches or bugs, just let me know, let us know, and we can fix it. We have the billboard with different purposes, obviously promoting on the local businesses, but also promoting the programs that we have. Right now it's running a couple of quality of life, big, Everidge Fund, local businesses. Basically everything that we do is running there because we have we can change it easily. So we had 10 different billboards switching every minute, I believe, that is showing a new one. We partnered with CMD a couple of months ago with the city marketing department, and they've been collaborating, documenting what we do, also producing content for us, and lastly covering it, what we do at the BTV channel that they have. And what's next? That should be 2026, but what's next? It's expanding Border and Sea to more quality of life projects that we supported. The first feature that we had is the gallery at the railroad with Terra, and also to make RGV Startup Week 2026 the largest, boldest, loudest event that we have here, and double attendance if possible. And one of the objectives that I have is to make data our unfair advantage. So we already had all this growth. We're already focused on growing the community, the networks. I don't want to grow that much this year. Hopefully we do, but right now I want to use that data that we have to make better connections, create a stronger community, and just use the data to our advantage. Hey, we know this amount of people go to this place. We know this amount of people spend this money here. We know these places are lacking support, and we can use that to our advantage for our programs and whatever we want to do next. So that's one of my marketing objectives, making data our unfair advantage. And lastly, polishing everything that we have, integrating everything that we have, and translating everything that we have. That's the objective for next year. And that's the presentation.
Do you want to share also your discussion with Lisa at School of Public Health?
Yes, I recently talked to Lisa, and since we're sponsoring this, I requested that if we can add a little clause on the sign-up form in which people that sign up for the program can also share their information with BCIC. So if they agree, they will be receiving our newsletter that you may have been receiving the past every week, and the president's letter as well. So that would be great. That will grow our impact, or they'll broaden our impact and the number of people that we can reach. And I'll say that we can consider adding this clause to every single program that we sponsor or thing that we do that has an RSVP list. If they voluntarily sign into our sign-up list or newsletter list, it's a great return of investment and on our end every time we sponsor something. So that's going to be happening.
So that's a great idea. The other thing that came to my mind is there are a lot of small business owner sponsors for the challenge, like all the gyms, the restaurants, and a lot of them have, let's say, what's it called, the gym?
Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks, thank you. The local guy went to school here at UTRG, I think it was UTB at that time. Started the gym. Now he has, he's built this. It would be nice to feature them in some of your
Success stories.
not just media, but invite them to speak to other entrepreneurs so that they can speak about their wellness, their health related business. In small businesses are not just about industrial things; they're
Right.
also about wellness things. And maybe we can offer those small businesses, because there are a lot of gyms and a lot of restaurants that sponsor, help. Do they need training? Do they need, XYZ? Bring them into the fold, so to speak.
Yes, I was just doing an analysis today of the events that we had, the number of RSVPs that we had, and attendees, and 86% of people that sign up for an event, it's for an event that has to do with permitting or training or not just showcase, but I want to learn something about business, so definitely that will help. And as a matter of fact, Hard Knocks, they were a speaker at 1 Million Cups not so long ago. And during their presentation, a couple of people raised their hands like, hey, I also want to start a gym, and I remember that you reached out to me and helped me with my business plan.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're a valuable member of the community, and
So
yes.
if they share their data with us, we can share our knowledge.
Yeah.
Correct.
So I think there's a great opportunity because we're heading into creating a mentorship program. So especially these small businesses that have been established and have grown their little empire, so to speak, can be a great mentor for the ones who are just starting up.
Also, I think on especially on the blueprint things like that, I've had a few people try and sign up, and then we ask them for letter recommendations and more things. I think honestly, an entrepreneur can be anybody. So I think the easier we make it for them to sign up, anybody that's interested, we should mentor them. At the end, the goal is for them to open up businesses. I think once we put a little bit, just that little simple roadblock where, well, send me a letter of recommendation, that moves people away from what we want to offer. So I think changing some of those guidelines would be better, and just being more accessible to whoever wants to come in through those doors.
Is that letter of rec a requirement or preferred?
I think you're referring to from Data Leadership, not the Blueprint Business Program. That's where you needed the recommendation letter.
Yeah.
And one of the suggestions is that I suggested is that at the beginning of each program, we manage expectations and tell them hey, this is what you're going to be asked for before you open up the application, so they know what they're going to encounter. So it may not reduce the skin of the game in the game that they have, but they will already know before clicking apply and being discouraged because they we're faced with this thing. But I agree, let's make it easier and reduce the friction.
For the Frontera leadership, that's pretty common to have a letter of recommendation for any type of leadership class you're going into.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nelson, thank you very much for this. One last idea or
Mhm.
suggestion or whatever you call it, a comment that we
Yes.
have is for our newsletter to be actually including more of these stories that we have in the Instagram and the Facebook and other outlets and the data that you're referring to. Like, I would love to have that kind of information integrated to
Okay.
the newsletter. And one last thing, I just caught my attention on one of the newsletters. But
Yes.
I don't read them all sometimes.
Understandable.
We need to really be very focused on first the BCIC initiatives, and then talk about or highlight anything else that in one incident we were highlighting an accomplishment that was done by the city, the master plan. That's what.
It was
Okay.
an event, yeah.
Yeah, it was the master plan. No, the newsletter was talking about the first thing was the master plan renaissance of the downtown. I agree. I mean, yes, we sponsor it, but it's not really us doing it. It's the city. So, and that caught my attention. Like, we could mention it, but it shouldn't be the first thing. It should be
The lead. Mhm.
Yeah, and it should be something that we initiating and we're
Understood.
So. Just a minor suggestion, but in the bigger scope of work, you're doing fantastic, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you. Last thing, Rudy, our marketing specialist, suggested doing a quarterly, gathering data about everything that happens on the city, foot traffic, which places are popular, and adding that and quarterly sending it to every business owner. Maybe they can use them, right? So that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Great work, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, you bring it up here.
Next
Sure, who's
item?
next?
Next item is items for individual consideration. Item number 6, consideration, discussion, and acknowledgement of the October 2025 financial report.
We're tabling
Mr.
it.
Chairman, yes.
Do we need a motion to table it?
We have to table, they're at the city.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
so
do-
motion to table the financial reports.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, next item.
Thank you. Item number 7, consideration, discussion, and action to approve the following fiscal year 2026 business improvement and growth, BIG, rental reinvestment application for the following. Rental reinvestment application for 319 It's Elizabeth Suite, tenant Red Carriage Spa.
Good afternoon, everyone. So overview of the BIG program. It is to support downtown revitalization through strategic investments that reduce startup costs and restore historic properties and increase business activity in the downtown area of Brownsville, and it works. So the programs we have is the rental reinvestment program, our property rehabilitation, and it focuses on our target area, which is the downtown Brownsville and Midi-Cultural District area that follows through our big brown boundaries. So an overview of the rental reinvestment, support new and expanding downtown businesses with rental assistance, designed for new, expanding, or relocating businesses within the big boundaries, and encourage early growth and stability through rental. So the eligibility, it has to be new or expanding or relocating businesses within downtown, located within our boundaries, in operation between 3 to 6 months, must employ a minimum of 2 people on site, excluding the owner, and they must submit required business documentation, such as cash flow, their business plan, and profit and loss statement. The funding details is they're awarded up to $1,250 for 12 months. The payout for the reimbursement terms is months 1 through 6 monthly, and then the remaining 6 would be split into 2-quarter reimbursements. After I do a staff visit to ensure that they have the employee retention as a state, financial health of the business, and operational progress to make sure they're in good standing with with the property owner. So today we have one application, which would be the Red Carriage Spa at 319 East Elizabeth Street, Suite C. Applicant is Ms. Claudia Ambris. The business type is a spa and cosmetics. They currently have 5 employees, 4 full-time and 1 part-time. Their business hours are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. They are, their open date was July 26th of 2025. Their total annual rent is $19,200. So their monthly is 16. They're requesting a total of $9,600 for the year, which would be reimbursements of $800 monthly for the first 6 months, and then $2,400 split among the last 2 quarters. The plans for the reinvestment is for employee retention, of course, and business expansion. She is already working with the property owner to take over the suite next to the business to open up a lounge and coffee area, which would be under Suite A, I believe. I do want to make note that Ms. Ambris, we met back in June. And since then, after discussing the programs and everything with her, she's already gone through our Kaufman program. She's attended numerous events. And I connected her with Mr. Alan Garces. That way she could be participating in First Friday. She has been a participant of First Friday, I believe, the last 4 straight months. And she wants to give credit to the city. It's helped a lot with her traffic, to start off. She does, during First Friday, give away free massages, free haircuts, free mani-pedis through a little raffle system. So the application, like I said, is for $9,600, which would be from January of 2026 to December of 2026. Our budget for the year was $500,000. Awarded to date is $125,000. This request would be $9,600, which would leave us with a balance of $365,400. Any questions?
I didn't know that was still in business. I totally forgot about that.
Well,
I
it's
think
another
it's
one. She
different
took,
ownership.
she liked the name, so she kind of incorporated it into hers when she opened up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
The other lady, Terry, I think retired.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she saw that the layout was already set up, so she said,
Yeah,
well, it might as well, yeah.
It's a beautiful little spot.
It's very nice. She gave me a little tour and walk around, and her concept idea, it's with when she opens up the coffee shop with it, it's gonna be very, very, very nice place to relax.
In First Fridays and
Yeah,
really
definitely.
getting her business out there.
Yeah, when you said First Friday, I thought, what does she do at First
Me
Friday?
too.
Yeah. The following First Friday, since she opened up the at the end of July, she signed up for that August 1st, and she was like, I'm open, like, what do you guys want? And she said
That's
that she
cute.
filled up the entire little board of free. Like, she said, free everything. Like, whatever you guys land on, I just want more foot traffic so that people could see the product and her quality of work. Yeah. So she has a licensed barber, a hairstylist, people licensed as well for massages, like the whole 9 yards.
And all these are her employees or the contract?
Her employees?
Can you go back to the slide
Yes.
that has the qualifications?
What do you got?
No, the one before, that one. So this is not related to her, but in
Mhm.
general, I think it would be nice, and maybe you do, and I'm just blanking on it, or maybe it was before I came to the board. Can you give us an annual report of how many rental assistants
Mhm.
we have, and how many are in compliance?
Okay.
And then the last part, how many are still in business, let's say at year 2 or 5, or pick
Okay.
a year beyond their 12 months that we help them,
Definitely, I can get that.
please?
I was also gonna ask, I mean, this is not Eric, but maybe somebody else in the organization. I think it's time to start creating a map. Could be interactive, it could be not interactive, doesn't matter. But I think we need to start showing the impact in terms of how many locations have been,
Yes.
supported by, whether big rental, big rehabilitation, big,
That'd be a great market.
you know, to marketing, but also great to show the impact, like what's been done.
Nelson.
So,
Map.
Is he not
No,
there?
no.
I didn't see that Nelson in your to do, he's hiding now.
Impact report for, impact map for big, you have that, right?
Yeah.
On our website. It's on our website.
On our website, I believe
Yeah.
there's a
I
tab
see it.
called Impact. I think it's Impact Map.
see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. We'll send the link.
yeah. It breaks down every quality life, every e-bridge fund, every recovery fund también,
Yeah.
and big.
Can you show it?
Is there any way we can also include data from the state comptroller, see how much it's been generating, or from sales?
That we can, it's a little trickier, but we can do it.
It's trickier because they don't necessarily report
They can report like the area.
Well,
In
they
general.
do by
We have
street,
that
so we
data at
have
the
to
city.
dissect it.
We have data from, at the city, but it's not always timely. Like, they don't they can report late, is what I'm saying.
Well, what I'm getting to is I want to see the investment to where it's actually growing.
Oh, no, I think it's a great question.
Yeah.
But because when we first started doing downtown, like in my day, not now, but when we first started doing downtown, we wanted to see what the very first businesses were generating, and the answer was, we can't tell you yet, we can't tell you yet, we can't tell you yet, because the business itself has to make the report, and they don't always do that. But it's an excellent question. But if we ask once a year, at least it's something to go by.
Yeah, it would have to be a once a year, for the fact of not only that, but because you have to dissect from streets. We can't say we want this area. They give us all of it, and then we have to go.
Well, we can also ask, since we're already asking for basically everything of them, we can always ask, what are you guys reporting in sales? What are you guys reporting in tax revenue you guys are paying?
We are doing that
Yeah,
now.
we are
monthly,
doing that.
quarterly, and then we can kind of
Yeah.
figure out how much is
Yeah.
actually coming through.
We are doing that.
With this new fiscal year, we instilled where we're going to be asking for the profit loss statement from them
Yeah.
when it comes to the reimbursements, and then also the proof that they're paying their employees and they're paying the taxes and everything. So we are requesting that during the follow-ups.
It's a great question.
And then also requesting that confirmation from the landlords that they are in good standing with them. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, that's the only one for today, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, so we need a motion to either to approve or,
Motion to approve the request as presented?
okay, how come you're making all the motions?
Because I'm very.
To approve.
Woke up.
Now you can.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 8, consideration, discussion, and action to approve the recommendation for the following eBridge Fund revolving loan fund for Buho Ventures LLC.
Good evening. All right, so before we jump into the loan request, I do want to give a brief refresher of what the eBridge Fund is, because we do have new board members. So the eBridge Fund was launched in 2021 with a $2 million award from the U.S. Economic Development Administration. And it was mainly to capitalize and administer a revolving loan fund, which is now known as the eBridge Fund. So a revolving loan fund, it's means that every dollar that's repaid goes directly back into the program so that we can continue lending to new businesses. So the main difference between us and any other financial institution is that we are required to offer lower interest rates. We go by the Wall Street prime rate. We are required to offer 75% less than what they're offering. That's what on the, so they update that every often, and we're required to offer 75% less of that, right? So, and basically these funds can be used for everything, which is working capital, for equipment purchases, build outs, but mainly the main goal of this program is job creation, job retention, and of course, responsible business expansion. These are the impact by the numbers. Year to date, we have funded, we have a total of 2.5 million total in loans deployed. We have 1.7 million in investment, private investment. 19 businesses have been funded. 575 jobs have been created and retained. Right now, we have around $1 million in capital available to lend, and we have 350,000 available for the administrative funds. Just, I do want to emphasize that these are not sales tax funds. These are, this is from a grant that we received from the EDA. And then we can jump into the actual loan summary. So, we do have Bull. Bull is located in downtown Brownsville. They are expanding to, they're trying to add a coffee and wine bar within their existing space to increase revenue, extend customer dwell time, and support downtown activation. So they are requesting $50,000, and based on the loan review, the proposed terms are 3 years at a 6% interest rate with a monthly payment of $1,360 $8.99. So the owner has already invested a total of $15,000 in cash into the project, plus $31,000 invested from business profits, and of course the $5,000 that is required as a down payment for this specific loan. So the loan will be used for building improvements, which is $38,000, mainly for remodeling, plumbing, electrical, lighting, cabinetry, and the bar build out. And then as far as for equipment purchase, he will use $12,000 for coffee equipment, appliances, and bar equipment. So a total of 6 new jobs will be created, 2 full-time, 4 part-time, and he will be retaining 1 full-time and 1 part-time. So in regards to the financial strength, financially, he is doing very well. This has been a profitable year for him. Their DSCR, which is the debt service cover ratio, is at 2.6, meaning that that can generate more than double of what's needed to make the loan payment. And this is just mainly how they're doing right now with the project. They already started, and the timeline is from 60 to 90 days after they receive the funding to complete it. And then, so after review with the loan committee, these are the terms that we are recommending, and we are asking for your consideration to approve.
Any questions?
The generate means what? That they generate 3 times in revenue, or is that profit per month? Or?
So it's a way that we determine if they have funds at the end to be able to be able to pay their loan. So we look at their income statements. We look at the expenses versus the revenue. So what's left at the end of every month?
It's 3 times.
Yes, exactly.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Would you,
wanted to be a
Mike, you second.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Anyone
I'm gonna
opposed?
sustain, no.
Motion passes.
Aye.
Next item.
Item number 9, consideration, discussion, and action to approve a loan program coordinator position funded by the RLF Administrative Fund, which is the eBridge Fund.
All right, so this position, like mentioned, will be covered from the revolving loan funds, from the administrative funds that have been generated by the fees that we've received from the loan and also from the interest rates. So none of this will be coming from the BCIC funds. This is specifically coming from the revolving loan fund. Mainly the need for this position is for segregation of duties. We've looked at other loan programs, and for example, Live Fund, People Fund, the SBA, and they all have a person dedicated to each duty. For example, they have a person for intake, they have a person for underwriting, they have a person for monitoring, and at the moment right now I'm doing everything. So it's just mainly for to be in compliance, and like I mentioned, for segregation of duties. So we are asking for your request, for your approval to hire a loan program coordinator position to help us out.
Additionally, this position, because Victoria does this, all of the eBridge Fund with intake, the evaluation, the underwriting, as well as her administration duties, this position also will go out there and seek more applicants out there. So this will help grow our base for be able to lend more.
It'll help loan the capital of the loan.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
So it's pretty much an internal, like, loan officer.
Yep.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm assuming they are not only, are they gonna just do the admin kind of approach, but also learn about the market, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Host info sessions, just
Yeah.
go out there and get more leads. We do have $1 million available, so why not?
And this position, we recommend for 2 years. And if this person does what they're supposed to do, then it should grow our base, and we'll be able to
generate
sustain-
more
yeah,
admin
and
income
sustain
and
the
then
position
be able to
longer
pay
than
for
2
it.
years.
I have one more question. Are we less restrictive than the traditional bank? I mean,
We
I
are-
mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just posing a general question, like,
Well,
they can
we-
just go to First Community Bank, which is a local little bank here, You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the main difference between us and any other bank is like, one, we offer lower interest rates. Right now, if you go to the bank, the interest rate that they're offering is starting at 13%. Also, another thing is that they ask for sometimes 200% of collateral. We are very flexible with our terms. We make it possible for startups and small businesses.
So
Yeah.
it's easier.
It's
you should just
easier.
start with the lower interest rate, yes.
Yeah.
It's based on the Federal Reserve rate.
Oh,
based on-
yeah, I mean,
It is.
And
the one we just approved, we approved it at 6%.
Yeah.
That's
So right now-
beautiful, bro. Look,
Yeah.
this is more like an SBA type of program.
Yes.
So at 6%, that's a keep.
The only,
Give me 100K.
yeah, and the objective is job creation and retention.
And of course, we do our due diligence of asking for annual reports. We ask for income tax, payroll reports,
Yeah.
and all that.
And so the idea is the full-timers have to make a minimum of, there's a base of $27,000
$27,000 per, so let's say.
for EDA
yes.
eligibility.
So, from the past recipients,
Mhm.
what's the success rate in terms of like?
So only one business has closed down. One business has closed down, and but we were able to agree to a settlement.
Okay.
So they paid up the majority of the loan. The other loans right now are active and they're performing well. There's one that we're working with them, but we haven't gotten to a point where we have to bring it to the board.
So I think we should have that annual report on all the programs like this.
Great.
Because we don't know, especially those of us that are newer, we don't know the history of who you've loaned to in the past. So give us a report once a year that says, okay, these are the ones, we've loaned to this,
Yep.
group of people, and they have
Like the
all
loan
been-
portfolio
They've
and
all been
everything.
successful, and in 5 years, they're still operating or whatever, so that we can see the longevity.
And this last loan that we approved was a 3 years. Is that the norm, 3 years, or is it 3 to 5, or?
Yeah, it's from 3 to 7 years. when
Okay.
we do. But mainly we try to keep it from 3 to 5 years, depending on the project itself.
Yeah, we go by what best practices
Mhm.
are, and it depends on what sector that business is in. If it's like manufacturing, because I believe we only have one or two, and so they have a longer term because they're buying more equipment and such. But for like restaurants and retails, it's a shorter term.
On the businesses that are buying like equipment, like on Boohoo, he was basically remodeled. We can't put a lien on any remodel or anything like that, but on big equipment, is that something that you guys do?
Yes, we do that. We put a lien. We also do a personal guarantee.
Okay.
So on average, how many businesses a year? I know we have 19 total. How many years it's been?
How many what, I'm sorry?
How many average we've done a year?
Well, this past year, it was pretty slow. We did a total of 4
How many years this program has been?
since 2021.
21. Okay, so for 4 years we have 19.
Yeah,
So let's say-
2024 was our heaviest.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Another reason why we want the loan
2021,
coordinator.
we started on late 2021, so we started on October 2021 to promote it.
Got it.
So really, yeah, for 3 years now, really solid 3 years.
But it has potential. I mean,
Mhm.
it's
Yeah,
in the community. The money stays in the community.
Yeah, yeah.
Has the loans just mainly stayed within the downtown, or have we loaned? Oh, I think I saw the map. You're right. I think I saw the map. It's
Yeah.
all the way,
So we
mainly
have-
stayed in Brownsville.
We
though.
have Brownsville, Harlingen, and San Benito.
Yeah, with the revolving loan fund, the EDA, to be able to qualify, we had to do all
Cameron
of Cameron
County.
County.
Okay.
But most
So
of
we've
that-
done like, I think 3 outside Brownsville city limits,
Yeah,
and we
3.
want to do more.
Not that either, because I was gonna say, wait a minute, it's Brownsville money.
yeah, it's.
But it's not.
growing.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not.
We have more flexibility with it.
All right, cool.
So if there's 19, tell us, next time, how many were in compliance, so
Mhm.
they finished their term, paid off the loan, whatever.
Okay.
And how many didn't? Hopefully there were none. And also, are they still in business?
Okay.
I think the public would want to know that.
Yeah.
Those things too.
Okay.
Next, this is it, we have to acknowledge. Okay, we need a
No.
motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Okay, motion to approve.
A motion to approve. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
moved. And
We
he's
were
second.
hoping Mike would make the motion, but.
I was gonna turn it on and beat me to it.
All right.
Next item is announcements.
Well, we have a lot.
Yes.
And we're going to go very quickly. It's just things that we're sponsoring or programs that are coming up. So our Frontera leadership deadline is approaching on the 8th. I believe Astrid and Nathan shared that with the board if you had any nominations who wanted to be a part of it. And then there's just all of these things that we are sponsoring, being a part of. We have boxing, we have Helen's farewell celebration. I believe all of these have been sent to you and been shared on board as well. We have Ciclovia coming up on the 19th. We have a downtown event. We are sponsoring again the sock skating at Children's Museum. We're also sponsoring Christmas at Mitty. So we have a lot of things coming up, and we also want to let you know that the actual eBridge Center will be closed December 29th through the January 4th. Staff will be in here, but we just won't have anyone in the front desk because UTRGV is closed that week. So we will be doing by appointments or doing off-site meetings for those days. And our next board meeting is the 26th of January.
And January the 14th is the press conference for the Ciclovia. As a sponsor, we should be there.
Which one?
For the sponsor for the challenge, I'm sorry, I said Ciclovia, but the challenge.
Okay.
And that is it for announcements. So,
Item number 13, adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, please send.
Thank you all.
Do you want to, well, can I ask the board a question
sure,
now that we adjourned?
yeah.
Is that okay? Sure. She's gonna stop me if it's not. Sure. Send possible dates for a special meeting to Corey.
Sure.
Before the first of the year. Is that okay?
Usually she sends the survey and,
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody, yeah.
send us the survey and then we'll.
Before,
Okay.
to have a special meeting, one item,
Okay.
before January 1st.
We already have it.